glorious, passionate, sexy woman. Rose, what does it start with, my sweet? Stomp with the right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, start your clapping. Getting higher and higher. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment and pleasure, please welcome to the stage, Jack Bartlett!
Hello, are we well? Are we well, everyone? Yay! So on my way to the gig today, I saw a sign that said Southampton, twinned with Cairn. Now I've been to Cairn, and all that's there is drug dealers, graffiti and horseshit. So they've really nailed it. I saw my dream home in the estate agent's windows, and they told me it would cost me an arm and a leg to buy. But luckily, I live next to a graveyard. Countries are beginning to advertise themselves nowadays. Hello! It appears I'm part of a double act. Gotta love it. Countries are beginning to advertise themselves nowadays, which really annoys me because they're very rarely true. They're always like, come to Scotland, where the views are great and the people are friendly. When really it should be, come to Scotland, where the kebab shops are many and the teeth are few. Did anyone else watch the Olympics? Yeah? You did what, in the dildo toss, was it? Or? You was in it, were you? Were you the after show girl, were you? You got silver medal? Oh, that's because you come second, isn't it? So. There's actually some sports I just don't understand in the Olympics, like dressage. I mean, why is it even there? I look at those horses and just go... My dad's great at hide and seek. We've been playing since I was 8, and I still haven't found him. He does like to offer me clues, though. Every year I get a sunny postcard from him that just says, getting warmer. I think it's quite natural people to compare themselves against their fathers. And looking at mine, we've actually got very little in common. Like I work in an office, he works as a lorry driver. I like snooker, he likes Formula 1. I've got a couple extra inches, he's got a tiny cock. He absolutely hates cold callers, so whenever he gets one, he likes to make them think that they've called a wrong number. So, whenever he hears, hello, my name is Liz, and according to our database, you're owed some compensation. He goes, circumcisions are us, you flop 'em, we chop 'em. Every year, for his birthday, my granddad always goes, oh, don't worry about buying for me. Probably just gonna die this year anyway. Why'd you point at her? Well, like Mary, he never does. It's hard to tell. And he always looks so disappointed. So this year, I bought my one-way ticket to Switzerland. So who here's in a couple? You are? Why are you doing that? You don't like relationships? Why? You got what? Oh, you're scarred. Okay, well that's good to know. Perhaps you just use a dildo, I don't know. So does that get you through, does it? You've got your own one. Nice. Will you be making an appearance later with it, or? No? Oh, that's a shame. Everyone could do with an encore, couldn't they? So, following your family's footsteps. So. Nice. So, how do you meet your missus, Dan?
In a library.
In a library?
Yeah.
What were you doing in a library with each other?
That's what we told the kids, it was Tinder.
Oh, it's Tinder! Well, accidental swipe rights do well, don't they? So well, I actually met my current missus at work, where all of our colleagues saw us blossom from friends into lovers, which apparently they didn't need to see at 10 in the morning. She absolutely loves it when I speak in a foreign language, even if she can't understand it. One day I said to her, j'ai laissé un caca dans la toilette. She went, oh, that's so romantic. Which is funny because it actually means I left a poo in the toilet. Hello. Hello. If anyone's wondering, this is my kid pending the DNA results, right? So... Does anyone else remember that scheme, Eat Out to Help Out? Yeah, I did that loads with my missus, and she still refuses to cook my dinner. I once took her out to a comedy night at an Indian restaurant that only had a 1 out of 5 hygiene rating. For shits and giggles. We have a kid together now, supposedly. So people will give me advice on parenting. One piece of advice I've been given is to always follow your gut, because it's often right. So, when my daughter was having a 2-hour meltdown, I followed my gut and fucked off to McDonald's. Another piece of advice I've been given is to try different type of nappy brands, see which ones you get on with. So naturally I've tried Pampers, I've tried Huggies, I've even tried Lidl's own brand, all of which I found useless. None of them fit me. I've actually found out that when nappies get too full, they burst, and these little crystals go everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. My daughter's had a vajazzle for weeks. Looking back at the whole baby process, I think the best struggle most was the childbirth, because it was wonderful, yet scary. Wonderful, because I got to see my daughter being born, but scary, because no one told me she would come out purple. So, when she was born, my first thought wasn't, isn't she beautiful? It was, fuck, my partner's had an affair with Barney the dinosaur. And seeing my partner in pain was quite an awkward experience for me. And when I'm in awkward situations, I like to make jokes to alleviate the tension. My problem is the timings of these jokes, like when she had to be induced to go into labour. And when they do this, they use a large metal hook to pop the embryonic sac. So, when the nurse put the hook up there, I couldn't help myself but go, if you hook a duck, it's a prize every time! Anyway, when my daughter was born, I promised myself I'd never become a deadbeat dad. You know, a deadbeat dad who contributes very little to the children, has nothing to do with them. Instead, I'll be a semi-deadbeat dad. Well, I'll do everything a normal deadbeat dad does, but with a semi. I do have some parenting experience though, as I'm actually a stepdad to 2 teenagers, which has opened me up to new experiences, like going to get breasts measured. And when I go, it's usually me and a bunch of mums and their daughters. And it's so awkward because all they do is look and stare. But I've got to say, I'm glad I've done it though, as I've now got confirmation I'm a 32 double D. Has anyone been abroad this year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where have you been? Marbella. Nice. What are you doing out there? Oh, nice. What were you doing? Were you working out there or? You're partying. Really living up to the family name, aren't you? Nice. Well, I've actually recently been to America, and while I was out there, I discovered that after every meal that you have, you're meant to give your waitress a tip. But when I tried, they asked me to put it back in my trousers. You had that issue, have you? Oh, you haven't had that issue? What, you were like, yeah, keep your cock out here. Is she? That's good to know. And where are you going this year? Okay, where are you going then? Oh, you're going to Benidorm? Oh, are you Sticky Vicky? At the interval, I'm going to go get a dildo and then you can show everyone your act, eh? You're right, you're stickier. You're all right. You're going to take her there? What, learn the trades? Yeah, some of those? Oh, God. Right. Oh, she goes again.
I give up.
Oh, see, we can't take her on holiday because if we leave her in a room, we'll have another Madeleine McCann situation. So, all right, I'll leave you with this one because I don't actually know how long I've done. I find it weird how you can do certain things at some ages, but not at others. Like if a 4-year-old runs around at the beach in just their knickers, no one bats an eyelid. But when I do it, I get asked where I got a 4-year-old's knickers from. I've been Jack Bartlett, thank you for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Bartlett. We've got a bit better with it. Yeah, Bartlett is on. Fantastic. All good, all good. All having a good time so far? Yes.